I'd like to use the completing the square method to solve this quadratic problem. And unfortunately, there's a leading coefficient of 2. I say unfortunately because in our completing the square video, we saw that the formula that we developed used a leading coefficient of 1. So what can we do about that? Well, what we can do is we can just factor out the 2. Becomes 2 times x squared plus x plus 3 over 2 equals 0. 2 times 3 over 2 is just 3. Then we can divide both sides by 2, and we're left with x squared plus x plus 3 over 2 equals 0. So I'm going to employ the completing the square method now. I have x squared plus x. Let me put the 3 halves to the other side. I'll subtract it from both sides. Then I want to take half of this and square it. Half of 1 is a half. Squared is a quarter. This guy is then x plus 1/2 squared. Again, it's just the b over 2 term. Minus a quarter equals minus 3 halves. And I'm starting to get nervous about something. What am I getting nervous about? Well, if I add a quarter to both sides, I see that I have x plus a half squared equals minus 3 halves plus a quarter. What type of number is that? Minus 1/2 plus a quarter. It's a negative number. This guy is negative. Since we have a negative number, and we're saying here that we're squaring something and getting a negative number, this has no solution. So the key point in remembering completing the square is you need to have a leading coefficient of 1 before you begin.